Hey, I'm Joshua Sackheim.
And I'm Jordan Moncada.
Welcome to Backyard Boston. Okay, so you've seen the Common, you've seen the Public Garden, but you haven't seen anything until you've seen the Greenway right here in the North End. And Jordan, I think it's actually a great spot for a date.
Oh, are you coming on to me, Josh?
If you want, I mean, we could hold hands, go to the aquarium, admire the baby seals.
Oh, Josh, we have talked about this almost every single day, and the answer is still going to be no.
Classic Jordan. You know, it doesn't have to be seals. You can actually go there and see the sea lions outside for free.
Oh, well, free is my favorite price.
My favorite thing to do for free in the North End is the pastries. They're to die for. You just find any dumpster, free samples.
Well, wait, I don't think you mean literally to die for, right?
No, it's mostly Italians here. You're gonna get whacked.
I'm not worried, because you see this bad boy? This is going to protect me against any man who tries to come at me.
Okay, well, as you can see, we're making it just a fantastic case for the Greenway.
You know what? I think I know two people who could probably sell it better than us. First, let's check in with Leslie Diana for today's On the Menu, and Justin Chun, who's going to show us his yoga moves in Charlestown.
Hey guys, most people know the North End for its incredible Italian entrees, but my sweet tooth knows it for its desserts. Today we'll be doing some taste testing at the 3 M's of pastry, Mike's, Modern, and Maria's, to see which bakery has the best cannoli. That sounds good to me. So let's go see what's on the menu. First up, we have Mike's Pastry, home to what is arguably the most famous cannoli in Boston. So let's see if it can live up to the hype. Holy cannoli, I'm so excited. Dun, 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 dun. Scrumptious. Now let's go see what Contender 2 has in store, while I finish eating this, of course. Next up, we have the cannoli from Modern Pastry. As you can see, it's a little bit more compact than the one that was from Mike's, but you know what they say, good things come in small packages. Savory, but not too sweet. I like it. Last but not least, we're gonna be heading to Maria's to see what she has in store. We're here at our third and final stop of the cannoli crawl, Maria's Pastry Shop. This is definitely what Italy tastes like. It is the most authentic, the most savory. I think we have a winner. Let's go inside and see how Maria does it.
I think I'm the only Italian left.
What sets your bakery apart from others in the North End?
It's old-fashioned, traditional. I use the best quality product you can buy.
So are all of your recipes family recipes?
All my recipes, it's a family recipe. Actually, they're not even a recipe. You just put things together and hope for the best.
It's just in you, you just know how to do it?
Yeah.
Have you modified them at all over the years?
No.
No, not at all.
No, I stick with the old-fashioned.
If you could only eat one pastry for the rest of your life, what
my
would you choose?
favorite pastry is a sfogliatella. It's a clamshell pastry, and I make the best. And sort of like, yep, I'm making more today. Now, this is something that the flavors inside are the best I can buy. Matter of fact, I have mine come from New York. If you don't taste this, you never know what I'm talking. This is sort of considered a breakfast pastry. It's way better than any muffin, any American pastry you can buy. Taste it.
So good.
So that's what have separated me with big on the Hanover Street. And the other thing, I'm making.
You make it.
Over there, they have employees.
You have Maria's personal touch here. You can't get that anywhere else.
Absolutely. Without nothing that gets out of this store without me doing something to it. A personal touch, it makes a big difference in the mixture. The way you add stuff to it, when you had the sugar to it, and when you had the eggs to it, it makes a difference in those things. So I have to have in my hand. I'm not happy with any other way they do it. Just like a baby, you have them on your arm, and then you just get the cannoli and you squeeze a little bit.
Okay. Correct.
Yeah?
Do you think she'll get mad if I just put this right in my mouth? Is that a problem?
You gotta put the cheese in the cannoli. The hand needed to go over here.
Okay.
You got no cheese over there, that's it.
Okay.
You just get hand, that's
Like
it.
that.
And you start squeezing with the top fingers,
Okay.
not with the bottom fingers. With the bottom fingers, the cheese will come up at the back of the bag.
This is like really high pressure. Eh?
It looks good.
Thank you. Not bad, but yours is smoother. Mine is like,
It's empty in the middle.
No one will ever have to see that. I'll eat that one, so no one will ever see it. Thank you for teaching me that.
Now, shake some sugar on.
Shake some sugar, okay.
All right, she knows how to shake it.
Good.
You want a job?
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh my god. So good. You're a goddess. So next time you're in the area, skip the pasta and head straight for the pastries. From cappuccino to cannoli, the North End has Italian dessert covered. For Backyard Boston, I'm Leslie Diana telling you, dig in. Now will someone please roll me home?
Aloha Winala, budding fitness enthusiasts, and good afternoon to you. I'm Justin Chun, and today we take a break from flying, running, and biking to discover inner peace. I'm here at Charlestown Yoga to get my zen on and stretch muscles I didn't even know I had. Let's get going. Hey guys, so I'm here with Kristen Quinn, owner of Charlestown Yoga. Kristen, how are you today?
I'm well, thanks.
So what kind of classes do you offer here at Charlestown Yoga, and how might we get involved in taking them?
So we offer really all types of yoga here. We range from beginners to power to hot yoga. We do vinyasa, we do hatha. You can get involved by signing up online at, right now our website's charlestownyoga.com. That's soon switching to ctownyoga.com. We're going to make it easier to type in for you. And then, or you could just drop in here.
Awesome. And what kind of demographic do you see in your classes? I mean, are there, guys like me or the students?
So one of the things I'm really proud about with this studio is that you will see people that are 80 years old here and people that are 16. It kind of is just the full range. We do baby yoga here, we do kid yoga, so there's, everybody is included here.
Now, what kind of benefits does yoga have on your body?
Oh gosh, I would need hours to talk about that, but just the immediate benefits are less stress.
I could use that.
You get a lean muscle mass, and just the breathing that you do calms you down, calms the nervous system down, and you just get this overall general feeling of lightness and happiness if you stick with it. So Justin, I'm going to show you some very basic yoga poses today. Okay, so just relax. I'll try it first and then I'll have you try it. The first pose is called downward facing dog pose, and it's kind of the basic pose to start all other poses in yoga. And it's a very grounding pose. So what you want to do is put your two hands in front of the mat like this, and your hips go up in the air and your feet are back. Hips up. Yep.
On the way.
Feet are under. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good. Now actually push the mat away and bring your whole body backwards. Perfect. Take a little step in, separate the feet a little bit, and then bend your knees, and then again push back. Beautiful. So this is downward facing dog pose.
Flexibility ain't what it used to be.
How does it feel?
Feels like I need to work on my flexibility a little bit.
Okay, well that's a good start.
It's a good stretch.
If you just kind of walk your feet up to your hands and just slowly come up.
So, as promised, I've definitely strained a muscle I didn't know I had, but at the same time, I've definitely feel good about myself, and I think I've made a lot of progress towards inner peace. So guys, even though it's your girlfriend's favorite pastime, definitely check your ego a notch and give yoga a try. You'd be surprised what half an hour can do for your soul. So from Charlestown Yoga, I'm Justin Chun. Back to you, Josh and Jordan.
All right, Jordan, well, I'm about to keel over from too many cannolis. Need to work that off, so here's what I'm thinking. You, me, round of golf, maybe 9 holes?
And where exactly are you planning on playing?
Jordan, look around you, everywhere. I hear this one is like a par 4.
And what's your handicap exactly? -5?
-10.
Okay, I think you're confusing greenway for fairway. So regardless, the greenway is not for golf. I know, it's super confusing.
Wait, so I have all this for nothing?
I'm sure we can figure out something to do with it. Anyway, stick around because when we come back, we'll be showing you more hot spots in the North End.
Jordan, Haymarket is amazing. You know, I could get like 7 pounds of fish here for like 10 bucks. It's like stealing. It's like stealing 7 pounds of fish.
Speaking of stealing, did I tell you that I stole a Fabergé egg from the MFA last night?
Wow, that's really messed up and not something I need to know. I kind of feel like an accomplice now.
Well, now technically you are.
Okay, and it's on TV too, so, oh my God, mangoes!
I think what Josh was trying to say, that the farmer's market is a really awesome and cheap alternative to the grocery store, or if you're just looking for some really good fresh produce, because Lord knows you will not get that in the dining hall.
Jordan. Okay, good, you see, I got like 7 mangoes for like $3. I'm never going home, Jordan. I'm never ever going home. This is my place. This is where I belong.
All right, well, good luck at night. Isn't this the same farmer's market that Piper Parappa worked in Coyote Ugly?
Yeah, I don't know and I don't care because I got like 7 mangoes, Jordan.
All right, well, while we discuss Josh's new living arrangements, let's check in with Megan Mitchell for Commonwealth Culture and Anthony Chase on his daily deal. Stop doing that.
Hey guys, I'm Megan Mitchell here for Backyard Boston's Commonwealth Culture. Now, if you didn't already know, the North End is home to some of Boston's oldest traditions, history, and culture. Now today we're in the North End for the Fisherman's Feast, Boston's oldest continuous Italian festival, celebrated annually for over 100 years. Now we took to the streets to see what Boston is all about. What is your guys' experience with this feast and the basic history of it?
The history, this saint is from Sicily, and she's the patron saint of the fishermen. She came to the town, she cured them. The fishermen, when they built the statue, and they had no way of getting the statue back, and the fishermen got 3-4 boats, put it together, and that's how they got the statue back to Shaka, and that's why they took care of the feast, and she became the feast. The patron saint of the fishermen.
My favorite part, we'll say, is when they take the saint out, and it just feels so good. I remember being this big, and my father lifted me up to put the calendar with the money on the saint.
And what are the different activities that you've been able to do here?
Well, primarily the food. I mean, everyone loves Italian food. And then just kind of the culture. Like, my family's Italian, so it's nice to come in here and kind of, be kind of at home.
More than the perpetuation of the saint, it's actually the proliferation of the family.
I think it's an excuse to get together.
Everybody to get together, and that's exactly what they wanted. The old timers wanted us to do, is to stay together.
If you're born and brought up here, and it's your feast, this is bigger than Easter, Christmas, depending on what part of Italy they came. This is Sicilian, fishermen's, that's why it's down here. I am not Sicilian. My feast is next week, which is the better one, St. Anthony.
My father was one of the members of the original Fishermen's Club, or the society that started the feast, actually, that you see all this. And that's over 100 years ago.
The Fisherman's Feast is just one of the many cultural events happening in Boston throughout the year. But the North End isn't the only place where Boston comes alive. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled or go to boston.com/things-to-do for more fun. For Commonwealth Culture, I'm Megan Mitchell.
Boston is known for its gorgeous harbor here in the North End, but there's only one place to come face to face with the wet wonders of the world. And that's right here at the New England Aquarium. And for today's Daily Deal, we're going to show you how to do it on a college budget. So I'm here with Tony Lacasse, the media director at the aquarium, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what's inside. So first of all, I was just wondering what kind of deals the aquarium has for college students.
College students at the aquarium will generally get $2 off admission if they go to the main building or if they go to the IMAX theater. A great alternative for people to be able to get the cheapest prices going. When you first come to Boston, get a Boston Public Library card. The Boston Public Library gives out passes to both the aquarium and to the museums throughout Boston.
The New England Aquarium is one of the oldest aquariums around, but also one of the most well-established. So I was just wondering how you've been able to keep up with the times and move into the 21st century.
It's created these huge naturalistic habitats inside. We've steadily always added different areas, whether it's a new IMAX theater or the West Wing. The big thing that we've recently added is the Marine Mammal Center. There you'll see the largest colony of northern fur seals in the world. And we also have the largest shark and ray touch tank on the East Coast.
So moving on into the aquarium, how many species are we talking here? How many different kinds of animals are we going to get to see when we go in?
we'll have about 800 different species of aquatic animals, and that'll be about 30,000 different animals make the New England Aquarium their home.
So if you're looking for more of a hands-on experience, the touch tank is where you're going to want to make your way to. It's prickly. Whether you're trying to break the ice with a new roommate, or your parents are in town and they're just really big seal fans, the New England Aquarium is where you're going to want to stop by. Also, don't forget to come check out the harbor because it's always free right here. I'm Anthony Chase with your Daily Deals.
Out of all the fruits in the world, why the obsession with mangoes?
Jordan, there's nothing a young Inuit boy loves more on a warm summer's day than a cool, refreshing mango.
I guess I wouldn't know because I'm not an Inuit boy.
Do you know the mango?
Please stop. Please stop. When we come back, we will be taking a look at some new Boston styles and continue our exploration in some of the weirder parts of this city.
Jordan, the British are coming. The British are coming.
Josh, these are tourists.
British tourists? Oh, looks like that phony Paul Revere didn't warn us about them coming after all.
Hey, Paul Revere is a true American hero. What do you have against him anyways?
I don't know, the fact that maybe he's not as much of a hero as everyone thinks he is?
If it wasn't for him, then we wouldn't even know about the British anyways.
Yes, but he was also one of like 3 guys, and he's the one who got captured by the Redcoats.
Okay, so you want me to take history lessons from you when yesterday you tried to convince me that the Freedom Trail was the same thing as the Trail of Tears.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing the difference on that one. But regardless, I promise you this one is 100% true.
All right, well, while Josh continues to give me a history lesson, let's check in with Brianna Baxter for today's Boston Style.
Hey everyone, I'm Brianna Baxter for Backyard Boston, and this is Boston Style. The North End is famous for its authentic Italian cuisine. What you may not know is within these narrow streets, paved with gelato shops and family-owned restaurants, are locally owned boutiques that blend well with the neighborhood's relaxed atmosphere. Today we're going to take an inside look at Shake the Tree, a shop that'll make you forget all about that cannoli craving next time you're in the neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Shake the Tree is actually named after the song by Peter Gabriel, Shake the Tree. So it's kind of just like, it's a fun, funky store. And we just started off bringing in not as much as consignment as a gallery. And we have retail, and we're selling home accessories and leather bags and jewelry. We just kind of go for a vintage-inspired look. It's unique, it's personal. You can find something that you love and you can relate to in here, whether it's a cookbook, a scarf, jewelry, or just a sweater you love. I picked out a few of my favorite outfits that are going to be for the upcoming fall. We've noticed that through Ella Moss, they're kind of aiming towards a 1920s feel, doing a lot with yellows and maroons, which you really see a lot during the fall anyways. Right. But these are a few of my fall coats that we're going to be having. Okay. But these are actually by Knitted Dove, which is really, really beautiful. Wow. The buttons.
Oh,
the back is really fun.
It has the buttons.
Yeah, it's great, and it looks so good on. This one I'm wearing is actually by Marissa Bethany. She's a local artist here at Shake the Tree. Carry a lot of her necklaces, bracelets. She does some earrings too. Let me see, Bora is one of my favorite ring designers. She makes these big, bulky rings. You know, we do a lot with a lot of kind of semi-precious stones. This is a smoky topaz. So everything is just, it's really well made, and it looks great. We get husbands coming in for anniversary gifts, we get people coming in for baby gifts, like we have these great little stuffed animals. You get the people who are, you know, shopping for themselves, and then you get people who are shopping for their families and for upcoming family. It's not just shopping, you build a relationship with a lot of people in the North End, so it's fun because you come here and you get a homey feel even if it's not too homey.
Whether it's a piece of jewelry for your girlfriend, a card for your best friend, or maybe you just want to buy yourself a blouse, Shake the Tree has something unique to offer everyone. For Backyard Boston, I'm Brianna Baxter.
The North End, home to some amazing restaurants, the best cannoli in town, and a great atmosphere. It's a favorite for date nights and drunken adventures, but screw that. We're here to check out the messed up stuff. I'm Harrison Richland, and this is Weird Boston. January 15th, 1919. A normal day here on the streets of the North End. Fathers at work, mothers attending to the children, little Italian babies stroking their mustaches. Nothing strange at all. Then, all of a sudden, a loud clang was heard. People turned, petrified, and saw their greatest fear rushing towards them. Molasses. The Boston Molasses disaster, also known as the Great Molasses Flood, also known as the Great Molasses Tragedy, also known as, oh no, my little bambino was so sticky. This event took the lives of 21 and injured 150 others. One might call it quite the sticky situation, but then that person would be beaten for using such an obvious and awful pun. We're here on Hull Street in the North End, where if you're not paying attention, you just might miss our next stop. It's the Skinny House that, according to the Boston Globe, has the uncontested distinction of being the narrowest house in Boston. The Skinny House was built in the 1870s as a spite house to block the neighbor's view. Most neighbors just put a bag of flaming dog crap on their neighbor's porch, but whoever built the Skinny House had a lot more time on their hands. Now dance party. Well, not gonna lie, this has been somewhat lackluster. Not the best shoot I've ever been on, but because I'm contractually obligated, I'll say it was kind of fun. Anyway, this is Weird Boston. I'm Harrison Richland, saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because most likely they'll all break. Have a good one, folks.
Well, Jordan, we saw a lot in the North End today, didn't we? But there's even more to see, so if you get a chance, come check it out for yourself. You won't regret it. We actually learned a lot about each other today, though.
That's right. I learned that force-fed mangoes are actually quite delicious.
And I learned that in the 7th grade you were bat mitzvahed.
How did you know that? I learned that America was built on a bedrock of lies.
Mostly.
But tune in tomorrow because we're going to be giving you the VIP tour of Allston.
Oh, Allston. I think I went there once. I threw up in a sorority girl.
Yes, I know you did because that sorority girl was me.
Typical Jordan. I'm Josh.
And I'm Jordan. Thanks for watching Backyard Boston.
Thanks for watching Backyard. Did I miss it?
Yeah, you did every single time. Every time.